Welcome to LearnWire, and today we're going to be doing a Heights review or Heights platform review. What is Heights? So this is a platform that you're able to create and sell online courses from one user-friendly platform. So if we scroll down here, basically the biggest thing that you need to know is that this is a Kajabi or Thinkific or Teachable type alternative. And you're going to be able to get a lot better pricing on this platform if you pick up the lifetime deal. So we're going to be taking you through the pricing, showing you the features of Heights. Then I'll be doing, you want to stick around to the end because then I will be doing a full demo of Heights and showing you the back end of this as well. So let's jump in. So what is this platform? Who is this platform for? So it's best for solopreneurs, creators, coaches, and consultants who want to monetize their expertise. So if you have an expertise, you want to create a course, a lot of people go to Thinkific or Kajabi or Teachable, and they take out a lot of fees. And there are some very unique reasons why you want to go with Heights. They do not take out any fees. It's pretty awesome, actually. So we're going to come through here. You can create and sell your online courses, digital products, and memberships along with content bundles, supercharge student engagement with challenges, points, badges, projects, and forums. So that's some of the stuff we'll be going over in a minute. All the new things that they have added are message boards, badges, certificates, just simplified all the processes. Now, Heights is not a brand new piece of software. They've actually been on Appsumo before. We can scroll down and get the exact time when they were on this platform, but they were on like a year ago or 2 years ago. I like to go over to the site real quick and just do a little bit of recon on the company as well. And so here is the site. It's a nice looking website. You can go and look at their pricing. Obviously, when we go and look at their pricing, just real fast, their pricing on their site, if you did not pick up the lifetime deal, then you are looking at $29 a month for one course and up to 100 active students, unlimited emails, 1,000. So they have an email system built in as well, really cool. We'll go over this active student situation right here because while that looks low, we'll have to explain what that is. But you're looking at $99 a month, unlimited courses and stuff. So they still have, in my opinion, better pricing than like Thinkific. For $99 a month, you would actually be able to have unlimited courses, actually $49 a month, and so forth. But as the students keep going up, then you have to buy a different level package. But that's just the pricing, and then we'll actually go over the lifetime deal pricing here in a minute, which you'll see is a really, really good deal. So when we come over here, I like to go and just assess, hey, is this already getting traffic? Yeah, they already have a business. Their similar web saying 40,000 monthly views to the site. And then I like to come over here and check the domain out. How old is this domain? Well, the domain is actually 6 years old. Now, we don't know if they bought this as an age domain or not, but it's 6 years old, and they've been cruising as a company the last couple of years. So we're going to go over the lifetime deal features in a minute, but what other things can you do inside of here? Drag and drop to create lessons with videos, images, audio, and downloadable files using the lesson editor. You can give your students the opportunity to earn points, badges, and certificates after making progress in the course to keep them engaged. Students will get their own profiles on the platform where they can participate in discussion boards for community engagement. So it's going to be like an all-in-one platform to build courses. Probably going to be as complex as something like Udemy or something like that, even Thinkific or Teachable. We're going to be able to have course discussions and give out different badges if you want to, certificates along the way or at the end of the course if they complete everything. So it's pretty sophisticated. There are a lot of course platforms that don't have those kind of features. And of course, you have the creator dashboard. I'm going to show you that in a minute, so stick around for that. But there's a creator dashboard, and then everything else in there is going to be what you're seeing as the course creator is actually what the student would see. So you really are able to get a a sense of exactly what your course looks like when you publish it to a student, right? And this is really cool. This creator dashboard, this is just super cool because you're going to be able to see how many people are signing up, how many lessons are completed, lesson views. You're going to see what your revenue is, how many students you have, active students. So this is the where you're going to see total students. You might have three, like right here in this example that they're giving us, you may have 3,527 people that have come through your funnel, signed up and everything. But at any given moment in a 30-day period, you have 706 active students. So just because you sign up 100 students, you're going to have a certain percentage of them, maybe 20 or 30%, just kind of throwing out a number out there. It's never even close to, you don't even have half of the students that actually are going to be engaging with the course. Even if you sell a $400 course, people are going to buy the course and not even take the course. They may take it months down the road, something like that. So you just have to keep in mind that 100 students is actually pretty good, because you can run some numbers. You could actually have probably about 1,000 students come into your platform, and you could have about 100 students enrolled. So, and if you're selling your course for, let's just pretend you're selling your course for $300 times, you could actually bring in 1,000 people. Then you would have $300,000 right there, and maybe 100 of them are actually active at any given time. So don't let the small amount of active students scare you away. So let's get into the lifetime deal features real quick. You're going to get lifetime access to Heights platform, the all future challenge, 1 code, Pro 2 codes. Let's see here, stack unlimited codes. So you can actually stack multiple codes. That's great. Unlimited products, batches of 500 students. So this is something that I'll go and show you in a minute, but this is super, super cool. And then the optional add-on, add unlimited lesson, video hosting and encoding for $9 a month. Now they're claiming that they're not making any money off of the hosting. Because natively you have to have your videos hosted somewhere else to put them on the platform. But if you want them to host it with professional hosting, then it's just a $9 a month add-on. That's pretty fair. I think that that's even cheaper than some of the other pro video hosting platforms that there are, and so forth. Okay, so let's go through here. Unlimited video editing, unlimited text, image, audio, file downloads and lessons, student discussions, collect payments with Stripe and PayPal. That's really all you need. Stripe and PayPal. That's what 90+% of your transactions or your customers will be able to pay with one or the other. Create unlimited product bundles. And I don't like this when it's 10 different things that you can make payments with. It's you're spending a week just to try to get all those payments set up, when really these are the two main ones that you need in my experience. Create unlimited product bundles, student analytics, customizable badges. We went over that, and you get a custom domain with a free SSL certificate. It integrates with Zapier, Integrately, and Pabbly Connect. So they are going to give you a free .academy domain for 1 year at a $37.99 value, and so forth. So the single is $99. You get all features above included, 100 active students, unlimited emails for 1,000 contacts, 1 product, and 1 challenge. Okay, so that's going to be the 1 course, and it's only $99. I recommend just looking at this, that you go with a double or higher, because you don't want to sell yourself short. Most people that create a course, they're going to eventually, it could be even a year or 2 down the road, you're going to want to create another course, and you're going to want to grow your business to a certain point. Even if you go with 1 course, you're going to want to have over 1,000 contacts. So I would recommend going for for at least the double package at $200 if you're serious about your business, and so forth. Then it can just keep coming up over here, and let's see what the max is. You could actually come over here with 10 codes, spend $990, and you have your business in a box. You'll never really have to worry about using any other platform. You'll get 20 courses. Oh, and this is another really cool thing. They have an affiliate program. If you go with the double, that's also a really, really good reason to get double or higher, is because it will have affiliate program built in. So you start getting a lot of buzz about your course, and then you have followers, and they're like, hey, I've got an audience. I want to actually recommend your course because it's so good to my subscribers as well. Do you have an affiliate program? And this is awesome. They actually have an affiliate program built in, so you can actually set up affiliates and the commissions and all that. Now, one thing comes to mind, like SamCart. I wanted to use SamCart at one point, but it's just super expensive. It's about $3,500 a year if you want to get one of the basic packages and have affiliate program built in. We're talking $3,500. So these numbers are actually accurate. It costs that much money to do this if you just buy it outright with the normal monthly pricing. And so the fact that they have the affiliate program built in here for $200 and it's just a lifetime deal is insane. Also, this is a company that it continues to improve their product and has been around for a couple of years. And so this is you can go buy this with confidence, I believe. So we went over the lifetime deal pricing, feedback from previous launch, and Appsumo. So here we go. He just talks, thanks for coming back. They're happy to be back after more than 2 years. We're back and better than ever with massive new features, a new course, T30 launch, released first on Appsumo, completely free, a virtual summit and guest speakers and blah, blah, blah. Updates since the last deal. There are way too many updates and improvements to fit in the post here. You can go to this link right here to find out more. And then they have a list of all their major updates that they've done. And I'm not going to go over all those right now because I know you guys are waiting to get into the software. So, but this is important. Unlimited product option update. We've heard your feedback and concerns about what would happen if you outgrow your product limits. And look, this is April 30th, 2022, a few days ago. Okay. We're giving Appsumo customers the exclusive offer to upgrade to unlimited products, plus get batches of 500 additional active students and 1,500 contacts inside their Heights platform account, all for only $19 a month per batch as needed. So you can actually grow if you go with the single option, right, and then you need to grow that, and you maybe you have a seasonality or something like that, or during the course launch you create some buzz and you need a little bit more, then for $19 you can increase that. Eventually the courses do kind of fall off. You'll have seasonality with it. You won't always have thousands of students, active students at once, or hundreds of students, I should say. And so that is a really, really good way to come in and get one of the single or the double. And then just know that they're going to take care of the Appsumo customers. Not a lot of the applications or the companies are doing that, keeping in mind that and being honoring the Appsumo clientele or customer base, right? And that's what Heights is doing. So super, super cool. You can come through here and look at very, very happy customers, 5-star reviews from customers. Heights is a fantastic course platform. Has all the functionality you need, and they outline all the different things that you can get with this. All right. So once you sign up, you will also get a welcome email so welcome to Heights, build a business selling your knowledge, access your new account. So they have a nice professional onboarding process. So I like to see that. And here is our demo of Heights. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. You're going to come in here and they take you through a really nice tutorial where they just kind of, they have the little drawing tips type thing that shows you on the screen and explains where everything is. And basically what you guys need to know is that everything in white up here is a student based. That's what the students will see over here. Okay, so that's what it looks like for the students. And then the outline and editor is what it's going to look like to the instructor. Okay, so right in here, if you click on outline, this is where you would go first. Now, obviously, you're going to set up your payments, all that, and we're not going to really go over that in this video. I don't really need to show you how to set up a payment or anything like that, but obviously you do all that over here. And then there is always support right here. You can click on this and you can get, you can chat with them. You can ask questions. So they have good support as well. But really what you'd do is you'd create your first course, right? So your course title. Something like that, right? Create course. So we've got our course is created. And it's going to take you through your funnel, students enrolled, upsells offered. You can actually, you can set a digital product or a course sold separately as an upsell to be offered to students right after they enrolled. You can do that. So I like that. Order bumps, upsells, things like that. Really cool. So Affiliate Marketing 101, here is your class. And then what we would do is create a lesson or a module. So if we want to create a module, so this is going to be module title. So let's just say module 1, what is affiliate marketing? And then they have a release date. Does this module become available a certain number of days after enrollment? So if you want to make sure that everything's dripped and they actually have to take the course in a certain amount of days, like they only get access every 3 days to a new module or something like that, you can control that. I would just give them full access is my style, full access to the course. If they paid for it, then they should be able to watch as much or as little and as fast or slow as they want, in my opinion. But that's cool that they have that feature. So then we have this new module in here, and then you just click lesson. And I have one, how to choose a niche for affiliate marketing for fun. We're just going to go with that. Okay, so then we have our first lesson right here, and everything's drag and drop, so you can drag and put this anywhere. We're going to go into the module. Okay, so now we're on this other panel where we can actually look at affiliate marketing class, and then we're in one lessons right here, module 1, and then right here is where you're going to push edit inside of that lesson. So we're going to edit the lesson. This is where you can type any notes. And I'm going right off of, keep in mind, guys, that I have not messed around with this at all. I just signed up this morning. And so I'm taking you through a brand new user experience as well. It's pretty easy to figure out. There are a lot of things kind of going on. So one of my critiques would be that it's a little, it's just a little bit messy, in my opinion, just the layout. But it's very powerful, and it is pretty easy to figure out. If you've put up a course on Udemy before or something like that, or any of those other places, you know that it comes with a learning curve. Everything's not as self-explanatory as you wish, or it's not as easy to find things, but you are able to figure it out pretty easily. So we have our lesson. You can write the description right there. You can put an author. You can have multiple different authors. That's cool. Links, insert images, all kinds of good stuff. Now I want to add a video to this, and where is that at? Okay, so this is where you're actually going to embed. This is where you're going to embed your multimedia or your video. So if you had something on YouTube, you would just go and get the embed code right here. And obviously, if you're going to use YouTube, then you're going to want to make sure that you have your full course and all the videos under unlisted. That way that it's only for people that have paid for your course and it's privately hosted on YouTube. You can use Vimeo, Wistia. You can use pretty much any video platform that's going to give you an embed link. And then right here, I'm going to push the embed right here, put that code in, and then push insert content. And then there is the video. So nicely done. You can choose a thumbnail image, and I have a thumbnail ready to go for the demo. And lesson type, this is going to be video. You can do that. Then there's also now right here, lesson types. Now I believe I thought that the video section, if you're going to have them host the video, I thought that you had to have an upgraded package, but let's just go and do this and see what it looks like for them. So you can also upload the video inside of here as well. Or you can paste the URL right here and they'll go out and do it for you. We don't need the drip release. And you can make this an assignment, download, audio, text, image, and video. And I'm going to save the lesson. So that's lesson 1. And we have our first lesson. And you can award points, number of points received after completion. So let's just give them a point. Or if it's a video course, maybe 2 points, something like that. So let's check out what this looks like. It might have 2 videos because we tested both ways. You can embed the video here. It says video player will appear here. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can check this out by looking at view this lesson. Viewing lessons. This is your lesson exactly as your student will see it. If you'd like, you can complete lessons to try moving through your program as a student would. continue. Even though you can go through your lessons and courses while they are in draft mode, your students will not see them until they're published. Edit your lessons and courses and check published. Okay, sounds good. So it's processing the upload. Okay, so they had the option to upload our own video, and I'm not sure. I thought that you had to pay for that. So that part is a little unclear, not sure. I believe that this will cost money, but this is what it'll look like. It looks super, super good. When you have them host your video, it looks super professional. It's going to tell you what the length is, how many points you'll earn, and the instructor, and then it just plays right here. And you can see right here, you can go into, it's still processing. That's why the quality is low. It'll give a 1080p, and they can watch it, speed it up all the way to 2x, or they can slow it down. They can also go into full screen. So plenty of good options over here. So their player is really, really good. This is what it'll look like. If you embed it yourself, it still looks really good. This is what it'll look like if you embed it yourself. You could also make the video bigger by going in and changing the embed size. So the full screen is unavailable. They can click on YouTube. It'll open up in YouTube, and they can watch it larger. I recommend just making this bigger. So the YouTube works well, but I think having them host your video is definitely the way to go. And then you can just push complete lesson. And so you can see it's very sophisticated, very teachable, Thinkific, Kajabi ready. And then they're going to be able to see over here. They're going to be able to see all of where they're at currently on the left-hand side. So that is Heights, definitely, a good piece of software to create a course with. New badge awarded. You received the badge. First lesson completed. These kind of visuals really do help with the learning process. When you award points for people, it helps them stay engaged with your course. As simple as that seems, it really does help a lot. So admin student list, you can come through here, and this is where you're going to have all your students right here. Then there's this extra dashboard that you get down here. And let's see over here, create product, program outline. And this is where that program outline is, where you can get an overview of what your funnel looks like. The landing page home, we're not going to go through that. You can actually have a blog, all kinds of good stuff. We're not going to go over how to create the landing page. That would just take too long, but this is where you can set all your options and create your full landing page right there. You can even put your Google Analytics ID in here. So they pretty much have thought of everything. If you have some testimonials, you can put them in right there. Your meta descriptions right there. You have a hero image right here, a video file you can embed right there. And you want to update and view landing page. So the more you spend in here, I would say you spend about 20 to 30 minutes getting to know the platform. You're going to understand it pretty well. You can create your new product right here. And I wanted to see where your student list, that button right there, I think is the same thing. Yep, that's the student list. So there's just a couple of different ways to get to things, the top or right here. But I wanted to see if you wanted how you send messages to students. And here are affiliates right here, student orders, incomplete enrollments, student answers. And then I believe that once you have to have a student in here, that's where you're going to be able to start messaging and sending emails out. Create a new message board, create a new message group. So a new message board, you would just go like that, and then you would just say main, something like that. Create new message board, and this message board could be your new message board. Start a new topic, and so forth. So pretty cool. You have full control over everything in here. And I'm just going to go to the creator dashboard right here, and you have your sign up right over here. There is a nice intro video right here. You have access to their support email. This is where we're going to be able to see your revenue, your students enrolled, active students. You're always going to be able to stay on top of where you're at. Then you're going to see activity, all the people that are doing things. So you're going to get a lot more information about what's going on with your program. I have a lot of courses that I have actually used Gumroad to create, and it has done the job. It does a really good job with selling courses, but it definitely doesn't have all this information and stats at your fingertips. A lot more control on Heights. So I hope you enjoyed this demo of Heights, this full review of Heights platform. And just in conclusion, I think that this is a really good product. I have a couple of other course platforms that I want to go over. One of them is UTeach. I'm going to be doing that one next, because I'm going to be buying one of them this week, because I will be launching a course over the next 6 months in my other business. And I do need one, and I would rather spend the money up front and have a lifetime deal like Heights. So Heights, I'm leaning towards that this is the platform that looks just perfect for what I need it for. And so I'll let you guys know when I make that purchase, and probably do some more inside demos for you guys. But overall, Heights, it checks out. 109 reviews, 5 tacos, a really good one to get. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, if you want to pick this up, there's a link below. You can go check that out. All right, take care.